I finally got a chance to really take a look at recording on the QU16. I'm going to try to add that thing from like one of their expansion snakes. I think the D snake thing. Um, so that I can do more channels at once. But I'm not really sure how that works. Anybody who's really good with the Allen and Heath stuff, please let me know. I'm dying to know if you can actually bank channels on that thing or how that works. But at least I'm hoping that you add recording channels to it. But anyway, looking for a spot where there's some crowd noise, and this right here is just the crowd left and right channels, which is like this mic is actually pointed onto the stage. It's not ideal for the crowd, but it did get the crowd. So it's like a reggae band, Hawaiian reggae. Here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta man. Come on, tonight, tonight! So I wanted to make sure I got some crowd noise. So I'll deal with that later. I'm probably going to compress the hell out of that and really only bring it in during the crowd. But let's look at the individual channels here. So make this, save this. Next one. We'll make some groups here. So this could be drums. So I got like one overhead track. Keyboard. Vocals. Not sure how many vocals are actually going to be going in here. And then I'm going to make one for the crowd. I think I'm going to use Track Manager so that I can have the guitar, sax, and bass in here as well. So let me see if I can do that with that. So option, view, Track Manager. Okay, so what I want to do, normally I have it like this, show tracks that are, just show the folders. But because the guitar is not a folder, kind of a bummer. I'm gonna have it not show tracks that are in folders. And so now I think I'm okay. Drums, bass, guitar, keys, sax, vocals, crowd. Okay, so that looks good. So let's take a listen to just the drums. So I'm gonna solo the drums. Where? Okay. So this is one of those Kelly shoes inside the kick mics, which are awesome. I love them. Highly recommend them. Something's distorting here. The kicks look great. Okay, so Tom's got a little distorted. Oh, Tom's got a lot distorted. Okay, that sounds like a mic's messing up, doesn't it? That one sounds great. So I'm gonna be probably replacing this Tom. Maybe not though. We're gonna take a look at here in a second. Hold on. That one sounds fine. You can hear the distortion. Let's see if that really makes trouble later on. But right off the bat, I'm gonna use the newest version of multi-band gate here. If I actually put it in here, hopefully I have it installed. Let's see, band gate. Let's see which version this is. This should be 3.03. Is that what it says? Registration window's looking a little funny. You go to 100%. 3.02. Okay, I think this one's old. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to restart Reaper here. Hold on, let me just take a look real quick. Dropbox, XDSP installers, multi-band gate is gonna be 3.03. Okay, I'm gonna close Reaper. Hopefully this is gonna open up okay. You know, because OBS might be using something here. We'll see. May mess up on me. If so, I'll restart everything. I'm not going to Instagram right now. I give up on that until they give me a streaming key or I figure out something. Okay, so I'm just installing the newest multi-band gate here. Okay, let's check and see if Reaper's still gonna play. How's my audio? Oh, yeah, okay. So the audio's working through OBS. Let's see if Reaper's audio is working through OBS here. Okay, check. All right, mic's still working. All right, so that top tom is probably no good, but we're going to find out. So here's multi-band gate. This is 3.03, so there's where we want to be. So this is at 100%. This is going to be the size of it. Still looks gigantic to me, but, you know, sue me. Okay, so let's just get to the kicks here. Okay, let's see what we're listening to. Tons of energy down here. But again, you know, this is not necessarily going to let you trigger on this. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, that Kelly shoe is awesome. That's one of those internal kick mics, you know. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Like I always say, you're gonna have to do a lot of look ahead to get the lows to trigger. I'm gonna try the transient shaper, but it's probably not gonna do much. Notice I have the slope set here, but it's not actually on. See how it's spiking? Let's see what happens when I turn it on. Actually, that looks pretty good. Yeah, 48 decibel. Actually, that looks great. That looks great. Okay, let's get this out of here. Okay, so let's go look at the spectrum. Where do I want to divide this stuff up to? Probably down here. And the highs are going to go all the way down here for that black, okay? So the newest version of multiband gate, you can unlink the thresholds. You can treat these individually. It's going to need a lot of look ahead, I think. So let's add some. There's our transients back, right? You see how much look ahead you got to add when it's low frequencies, because they take a while to build up, you know. All right, so let's solo these things. So the lows, I'm gonna want that to go for a while. This has got a 500 millisecond release, so that's half a second. I mean, it's basically not turning off, right? But there is a ramp to it. Let me take off the hold and watch what happens. Okay, so maybe that's not how you want to shape this thing, right? How about if we shape it by holding it open as long as the kick drum sound is there? And then we don't want that release to just snap shut. So let's get a little bit of... Now, does that sound unnatural? Do we want the kick to fade out? Maybe you do. Now you can change your release shapes too, by the way. So let's take a look at this. So basically right here, you got a car stereo kick, right? I don't know if that's what you want. Maybe you want a little bit less hold. Maybe. It really depends what you're looking for. Reggae's not like metal, man. It's not, you're not going to go so fast that you need to shut that low end down so fast. It's a lot more forgiving. Okay. So let's look at the mids here. Now, I might even pull this out. I may not use this at all. This is where did we say the mids are? From 136 to 2K. Let's bring that up to 180. Or maybe not. Let's keep that around 150. Okay. I don't care about the mids so much. Let's it's not hurting anything. There is some kind of weird whistle coming out there, so let's shut that faster. All right, so that's good. All right, so here's where it's critical, right? Let's get to the highs. Actually, wait a second. I just messed up the lows. Let me change this back. Just in case you want that really long. Boom. Okay, so let's go back to the mids. Whatever that whistle is, I don't care for it. So I may not use any of this either. I may just mute the mids. But here we go. Let's go to the highs. Here's where it matters, right? Now, if I make the attack 0, it could spit open. On the highs, though, if it does spit open, I don't care. Normally, I'd set this a lot shorter, but there's nothing really bleeding in here to make the highs bad. So let me take it out of solo. Let's play the whole thing. Now, this is a reggae kick. I could make a metal kick out of this, no problem. Might want to add some subs later on. I don't know. Might want to take the mids down. Maybe. Like you could just, on multi-band gate, you could just grab it like this. That kind of makes it a little bit more metal. I don't know if it fits for this kind of band, so we'll deal with that in a second. But just in case I really want this, let's see. Where are... So save. All right, why isn't add working? Oh, okay. That should have been always on top. Wow, is that a bug in Reaper? Let's see. Let's go to Exciter. Yeah, see, that's that fluting stuff in the mids. I don't really care for that. Okay, so let's go back here. I'm gonna loop this. Let's just see what we can get out of this kick. Okay, good extended highs. Let's look for the slam. And then let's see what the low base does. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. Kind of want this to last a long time. There's that whistle. Okay, I got to get rid of that whistle. That's in the mids. All right, that sounds pretty damn good. Let's see if I got the newest version of Intuition on here. Otherwise, we're going to have to install reset again. Let's see. Yes, that's 3.00. Let me check this. 3.00. The latest Intuition is 3.01. Oh man, sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna let me close this real quick. Oh, by the way, Intuition is doing, you know, the SSL bus compressor stuff now, so I'm gonna go put that on the mains when I start this back up. But I'm just reinstalling Intuition right here. It should be 3.01. And anybody out there, I'm sorry about the file sizes. Yeah, the new assets are humongous. I have no idea why, but ooh. It's telling me that I need to close OBS in order to do this. Interesting. Am I using Intuition in OBS? Okay, I'll be right back. Don't leave the channel. It'll come right back. Okay, should be back now. Yep. Okay, good. Audio working? Yep. Okay, let's make sure Reaper's audio is working. This is always sketchy when it comes to OBS. Yeah, is that the mic or is Reaper working? It's working. Okay, good. Okay, so let's look at Intuition here. This is 100%. Well, you can really hear that going, huh? Okay, so I'm doing this in regular feed forward mode. I'm going to put this before Exciter. And let's just see what we can do with this thing. So the new version of Intuition has some serious oscilloscope type functions, but we're going to mess with those in a second. I could put an XY trigger in here. Lower the threshold and really start looking. I'd prefer different colors. Like you can see, this is the original is in gray and the output's in white. So you see how fast this is happening? Let's do a much slower attack, okay? And let's just assume that there's going to be some chunk that we're going to want to hold for 50 milliseconds. Now we got a controlled kick, right? Might be too controlled. Might be pulling too much from it. Look at this, 13, 14 decibels. But it's just to show it. So you see that this ramp back up. Maybe I got to close the gate earlier. I don't know. All right. So one thing I'm going to do right now is on the drum bus, put another instance of Intuition here. And you hear it squashing the hell out of everything. That's not what I want. So it's going to be feed forward. And then go to... Actually, I might be able to do this in bus mode. doesn't really matter. Let me go to feed forward mode. Let me go to 30 milliseconds. 100 milliseconds release, 4 to 1. And I'm going to use this kick, and I'm just going to go for 2 decibels gain reduction, okay? Okay, so this is about where I want it. Drum bus is too loud. I'm going to turn that down. Let me go up just a tiny bit more in here. Okay, so that's about good. Throw the overhead in here just to see how it's going to work with this. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me. I'll put Restream Chat up. I'm not using the Instagram thing, man. It's a piece. I'll just put Restream Chat on. Okay, there we go. So any chat stuff, just type it in there. So overheads. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some stuff here. I forgot to install dynamic EQ's newest, but I think we're gonna be okay with the old one. Yeah, I leave it unregistered so I can test our registration process. So don't worry, I'm not pirating my own plugins. So for these overheads, I'm just going to high pass the hell out of them. It's really just your hi-hat, cymbal mic, whatever. It's not ideal, but it'll do. It's a live recording with a 16-channel board, so there's only so much I can do, right? Turn the high pass on. And it's really, like I said, this is really going to be for the highs. Okay. Could compress the hell out of it. Maybe we will. We'll see about that later. And again, this is going to be mono. It's just one overhead mic. We put it back in with the kick. Now, what I probably should have done is turn down the kick before I send it to this compressor. Let me do that. It'll make more sense. So I'm going to go down like 6 decibels. Okay, so go look back on the drum bus. So let's go to... Somehow I like these even numbers, you know, which is sad. Really doesn't matter, but I'm just kind of crazy about them. Okay, so let's see how this is now. Okay, so the kick is pretty loud compared to the overheads. I don't know what we're going to do with these overheads. They may just be too... It might be too quiet. I might have to compress the crap out of them in order to use them in a decent way. Let's try that. So another instance of intuition here. let's see. Let's do a long 15 milliseconds. So just let it pop through, and then I'm just going to shut it down. I could actually let's do it the other way. I could use our limiter that we have on here too. That might do better than just using the compressor. A little bit longer. I know that sounds crappy, but I think this is actually what we want. Okay. Okay, let's see how the snare is. Okay, so reggae is different. You know, you're not gonna have this big signal to deal with. I don't know if the noise gate can get these stick clicks or not. Might just leave this guy be. Let's take a look first. So the stick click is up here, but I think the snare hits are gonna be down here. But let's see what happens when, yeah, same neighborhood. So let's do this. This might actually work. I'm gonna have to compress the crap out of the actual snare hit, though, don't I? About 240 for the snare. It's mid. Who knows what we're gonna do with it? Get this down here so the hi-hat doesn't mess everything up. Let's make sure we get the threshold in the right place. So yeah, I'm really worried about those clicks, the stick clicks. So, you know, ideally you might be automating some of this. I'm gonna put like 12 milliseconds to look ahead here. Just leave this alone for now. You look at the mids. I'm going to compress the crap out of the snare cymbal, so when the actual snare hit happens, it's going to get a lot quieter, because it's just sharing the same thing. You're going to see this in reggae a lot. You know, stick click and the actual snare hit might share the same mic. So I'm going to put this compressor. I might actually just limit this, but I don't think it'll sound right. So let's it's not really going to be a snare sound, though, if I do it this way. Oh, I wonder if I want to do the limiter. Let's do a limiter real quick. Why is it pulling these guys down? Oh, it's because it's the soft limiter, right? Let's do the hard limiter. Yeah, okay. So the soft limiter acts a very different way. I don't know if you've seen the video of where I was using it to make guitar amp sounds. So I'm just clipping the peaks off the snare when it hits. That might sound awful. We'll find out. I don't want the compressor acting on this on the stick clicks. So I'm going to make it do something to the compressor. May or may not work all that well. We'll find out. I mean, the snare does sound kind of boring in order to keep it level with these stick clicks. And I may not need the limiter that. It's okay if the snare gets a little bit louder. Now, I don't know that I can put Exciter on here because it's just going to make the stick click sound funny. I'll put Intuition on the master. And the way I'm going to do this is, if you change this to bus, I'm going to do the 10 milliseconds. This can be your regular SSL bus right here. 10 milliseconds. And let's just aim for -18. And I'm going to move stuff around until this -18 works. Okay, there we go. Now this snare is not sounding good, right? Because of what I'm doing to it. I'm going to put dynamic EQ after it and see what I can do. Okay, I want to find a clean snare hit, but so many of these are flams. This might be okay. Okay, now you see the problem, right? The cymbals are hanging out in there, which is the whole point of multiband gate, is to get rid of that crap. So let me see what I can do about that. It sure sounds horrible for a snare, doesn't it? Let's see what we can do. I'm not so sure about that snare sound. I don't know if it's because of what I'm doing with the gate or just that's not a very good snare sound. Oh man, so he's kicking the kick and hitting the snare at the same time. Most styles of music, that is not ideal, right? But I think it works for this kind of stuff. I just got to make this bit more sensible. Let me take down the snare a little bit. Okay, so I'm not sure. A little bit worried about the tom that's distorting. So maybe we'll just trigger both of these. How about that? Let's try it. See if it sucks. Well, it sucks. We'll get rid of it. But let's see if it's good. So tom 1, we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a do a 12 and a 16. How about that? And, okay. So I'm not sure if I want to mess with the curves here. It might be okay. Let's just look at how these guys trigger. So where are the toms? So here we go. This is a perfectly good spot for this. See, a little bit too much reverb in that thing. Okay, so there's 2 toms here, so I'm going to use this to get this triggers figured out. Okay, so the sensitivity looks good. Probably don't want that reverb. So I'll turn down this room mic later. Let's take a look at the other one. Turn down the detail. In fact, let me turn the input up. Okay, let's put that in. And so this is going to be panned audience perspective. So I'm going to put these guys kind of. There we go. It sounds distorted. Why? Yeah, it's just way too much room, right? I'm going to leave these room mics off for now. I might add them back in for a little bit of reverb, but I don't know that I care for it. So is this a miss trigger right here? Let's look. Yep, okay. Don't know that this is a good idea, but that's where you can get into the curves and try and even out that this is kind of typical you're going to see in reggae bass. This kind of makes some trouble for you, but so basically it's just mud, right? So probably gonna compress that low note more than 440, 220, 110, 55, right? This might be a job for no DQ actually, but let me leave this on here for now. Not going to do too much, but when it goes crazy, I want to kind of hammer on it a little bit. It's like 3 decibels. This should be enough. And do we really want to do, you know what? Let's do intuition. And let's get a side chain going here. We're gonna have the kick turn the bass down and get a chance. I'm gonna go look ahead a little bit. I'll hold it a little bit. Now, if I really wanted this bass to be heard, I'd distort it a little bit. Reggae stuff, they don't always really want to hear the bass as anything but just like subs. As far as I know, I'm still pretty new to this kind of stuff. So let's check out the guitar. Now, some of these guys got some shredder guitar players, believe it or not, in these reggae bands. I can set the overhead. is so mono. Maybe let's give it some chorus or something. Not that, of course. What about a stereo chorus? Let's see what the chorus does right off the bat. This guy had a lot of his own effects, so I don't want to mess around too much here. I wish we had more choruses in Helix. But that adds a little bit to it. Do a little bit less. So. This is a mic'd guitar. Like, in this day and age, I don't want to mic nothing, but it's there. Here's the master compressor. Not doing too much, right? 10 millisecond stack, 4-to-1. Now what we can do is make sure that nothing's going to go over. Might put ozone on later or something. Now, is that noise, is that guitar is because of that chorus? Let me make sure I'm not like totally affecting this thing. Let me turn off the chorus real quick. Oh no, that's him. Okay, good. Ooh, what happened here? Not thrilled with the snare. Oh, get that way. Check these keys out real quick. I really need to make these things more stereo. This is a sax mic, right? Everything's bleeding into it, unfortunately.
Every time we come out in sunshine, we die in my little yellow town. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It breaks my heart to see my island queen. But thinking they could take that beauty away. I know I came from a woman that looks just like her, so I can never live with myself if I'm gonna hurt something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. What a girl, yo. So go there run from the start to the end. Never not find a woman as beautiful as you, girl. Love is from real and I know it's not pretend. They watch you and me to the end. You can be my wife, we can build a life, and we can come together with around things. Please open your eyes, we can remember. When naturally I love the Hawaiian style, Hawaiian girl. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian
Okay, so I could see, and I almost want to just make this more stereo by throwing a chorus or something on it. I could go and edit this and really nail these, knock them into time. I mean, if I was going nuts, I could edit this into be perfect. But I don't know that I'm gonna do that. But I think I need to pan these things to the center. You know what? Let's pan the bubbles or whatever you call that thing on one side. I'm gonna put the guitar a little bit on the other. How about that? Let's match these guys. Actually, in the video, it's gonna be more like this. And hopefully that'll add the stereo-ness that we really need. I don't know if this is the right version of Iconic. I don't think so. Let me get the crowd mics up. Let's see what we got. I'm probably gonna have to squash the crap out of these. So, like I said.
You are so beautiful to me, to me, to me. Come on, traveler. You're comes Rasta, here comes Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight. See the world roll, yeah. Ooh, baby, yeah. It's your pain now. It's dedicated to all the Hawaiian girls out there, yo. Ooh, baby. It's your pain now. From Kilo Bay to Hawaii Bay, oh yeah, If you're loving the music, let me hear you scream, yo. Here we go, yo. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground. Every time I look into your eyes. Although I gotta keep myself together, as long as you're around. Every time we come, sunshine with that. In a little time, it's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It's my height, it's my island queen. You not the matter, you gonna do whatever. Thinking if it's sweet and beauty away. You and me together. That know it came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself. If I gotta hurt something, something. Come on, Valerie. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. But what I get, trouble they will not from the start to the end. Never to find a woman as beautiful as you. Love is for real and I know it's not pretend. They want you and need to the end. You my wife, we can build a life. We can come together, put around things. Please open your eyes. We can win up. But naturally, I love the Hawaiian style. Hawaiian girl, it's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. You are so beautiful to be, to be, to be. Come on, Java. To the world, yeah. Ooh, baby, yeah. It's your pain now. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are my sweet Hawaiian girl. To all the sweet Hawaiian girls out there, yeah. Oh yeah? Okay, roger. This is a here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight, Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight, See the world roll, yeah. Ooh, baby, yeah. It's your pain now. It's dedicated to all the Hawaiian girls out there, yo. Ooh, baby. ourselves together. As long as you're around, every time we come out, the sunshine weather. In my little willow town, it's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It breaks my heart to see my island queen. But thinking they could take that beauty away. You been together. Since I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta hurt something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. But what I get, trouble they will not from the start to the end. Never to find a woman as beautiful as you. Love is for real and I know it's not pretend. They want you and me to the end. You be my wife, we can build a life. We can come together, better around things. Please open your eyes.
Oh, so much bleed, man. But that's how live stuff is, right? So, but if we're really gonna do this, we could go chopping up everything and get rid of a lot of that bleed, especially with the quieter vocals. One of the singers sings pretty soft, but he sings really well. So, getting more bleed out of his mic than anything else. But it is adding to the depth of this sound, so it's not bad. But it seems like there's this upper mid kind of thing that's just missing, and I don't know who to give that to. Part of this keyboard would be good, but it doesn't play through the whole thing. This is the thing about mic'd guitars too. Like, I just don't want to mic guitars anymore. You need like a, some sort of speaker simulator, something, just some way to get it out of there. I should probably, I mean, if I was just recording this, I would have taken the line out of the amp and I'll put an impulse on it later. But because this also has to go out to front of house, you know, it's got to be mic'd. I wonder if we can't get some more upper mids out of it. When he plays it distorted, actually you could still use some upper mids, right? Okay, I'm gonna try something that's probably gonna be dumb. We shall see. Get rid of all this stuff for now. This may or may not work. I'm not really happy with that snare, so like I say, this is probably a bad idea. Need something thumpy. You know what? It's a Steve Cladham kit. Reggae. Don't know if this is gonna work. Like I say, we shall see. All right, so I'm gonna use the gate on here to try and make it so only the actual snare fires it, not the click. I don't want the click to hit it.
Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground. Every time I look into your eyes, I know I gotta keep myself together. As long as you're around, every time we come out, sunshine weather. In my little willow town, it's only natural for me to feel this way around you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It breaks my heart to see my island queen. But thinking they could take that beauty away. You bring together. I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta hurt something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. What I get, Jabba, they run out from the start to the end. Never gonna find a woman as beautiful as you. Love is valuable and I know it's not pretend. Be what you want me to be. My wife, we can build a life. We can come together, make around things. Please open your eyes. We can win up. When naturally I love the Hawaiian style. Hawaiian girl, it's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. You are so beautiful to me, to me, to me. From Kilo Bay to Hawaii Bay, oh yeah, If you love the music, let me hear you scream, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground. Every time I look into your eyes, I know I gotta keep myself together. As long as you're around, every time we come out, sunshine weather. In my little willow town, it's only natural for me to feel this way around you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It breaks my heart to see my island queen. But thinking they could take that beauty away. You bring together.
You know, I could go and really cut up the snare track and clean it up. Let's see what I can do here. And then I probably don't need to send as much reverb with that snare. Let me turn that down by a lot. And see if that sounds a little bit better.
Like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta hurt beautiful as you. Love is for real and I know it's not pretend. Be what you want me to be. You're my wife, we can build a life. We can come together, better around things. Please open your eyes. We can win up. When naturally I love it, how I can slide. How I can girl, it's only natural for me. But thinking it could take that beauty away. You mean to get that? I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta earn something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. Here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight. Here comes Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight. Here comes Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight. To the wall, yeah. Ooh, baby, yeah. It's your way now. Still again to all the Hawaiian girls out there, yo. Ooh, baby. It's your way now. Yep. From Hilo Bay to Hawaiian Bay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. If you love the music, let me hear you scream, yo. Here we go, yo. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground. Every time I look into your eyes, I know I gotta keep myself together. As long as you're around. Every time we come out, the sunshine weather. In my little Hilo town, it's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It breaks my heart to see my island queen. But thinking it could take that beauty away. You mean to get that? I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself. You mean to get that? I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can away. You mean to get that? I know I came from a woman that looks just beauty away. You mean to get that? I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta earn something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. We're what I get, yo. Trouble they will not from the start to the end. Never gonna find a woman as beautiful as you. Love is for real and I know it's not pretend. Be what you want me to be. You're my wife, we can build a life. We can come together, better around things. Please open your eyes. We can win up. When naturally I love it, how I can slide. How I can girl, it's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay, roger, roger.
We're gonna slow it down for y'all a little bit. Do a little bit of Daniel Caesar. Do me a favor. Get that loved one next to you. Give him a good hug. That might be the best part of you.
You are my sweet Hawaiian girl. To all the sweet Hawaiian girls out there, yeah. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay, roger, roger. Hawaiian girls out there, yeah. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay, roger, roger. Here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta man.
Coming at you like tonight!
Here comes Rasta, here comes Rasta man.
Coming at you like tonight!
See the wall, yeah. Ooh, baby, yeah. It's your way now. Still again to all the Hawaiian girls out there, yo. Ooh, baby. It's your way now. Yep. From Hilo Bay to Hawaii Bay, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If you love the music, let me hear you scream, yo. Here we go, yo. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground.
Every time I look into your eyes,
I know I gotta keep myself together as long as you're around. Every time we come out, the sunshine weather in my little Hilo town. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground.
every time I look into your eyes,
I know I gotta keep myself together as long as you're around. Every time we come out, the sunshine weather in my little Hilo town. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It breaks my heart to see my island queen. But thinking they could take that beauty away.
you mean to get that?
I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta hurt something so precious.
Come on, family.
It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. We're what I get. Trouble they were not from the start to the end. Never gonna find a woman as beautiful as you. Love is valuable and I know it's not pretend. They want you and they should be end. You can be my wife, we can build a life. We can come together, build around things. Please open your eyes. We can win up. When naturally I love the Hawaiian style. Hawaiian girl, it's so It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl.
You are so beautiful to me, to me, to me. Come on, Java. You are so beautiful to me, to me, to me. Come on, Java.
Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground.
Every time I look into your eyes,
I know I gotta keep myself together as long as you're around. Every time we come, well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground.
every time I look into your eyes,
I know I gotta keep myself together as long as you're around. Every time we come out, the sunshine weather in my little willow town. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. It breaks my heart to see my island queen. But thinking they could take that beauty away. Since I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. It's my heart to see my island queen. But thinking they could take that beauty away. Since I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta hurt something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl. What I get, Jabo, they will not from the start to the end. Never gonna find a woman as beautiful as you. Love is for real and I know it's not pretend. They want you and me to the end. You my wife, we can build a life. We can come together, build around things. Please open your eyes. We can win up. When naturally I love the Hawaiian style. Hawaiian girl, it's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. It's only natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet Hawaiian girl.
you are so beautiful to me, to me, to me. Come on, Java.
Hawaiian girls out there, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, roger. Oh yeah, okay, roger, roger. Right now, sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the
Here comes Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight.
Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground.
Every time I look into your eyes,
I know I gotta keep. Scream, yo. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now.
when you bring it what you do.
Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground.
Every time I look into your eyes,
I know I gotta keep myself together. As long as you're around. Every time we come out, sunshine will die. In my little yellow town. It's so natural for me to feel this way. Well, I'm trying. It's so natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the most beautiful life. It's so natural for me to be so protective about you. You're my sweet life. Breaks my heart to see my island queen.
nothing about you was gonna do.
But thinking I could say that beauty of you put together. Don't know I think from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live for myself if I gotta hurt something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way.
Here comes Rasta man. Coming at you like tonight.
See the wow, wow, yeah, ooh, baby, yeah, it's your way now. Still the case for the Hawaiian girls out there, yo. Ooh, baby, it's your way now. From Kilo Bay to Hawaii Bay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. If you love the music, let me hear you scream, yo. Here we go, yo. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now.
When you bring it what you do.
Sometimes my heart feel like it's gonna hit the ground.
Every time I look into your eyes,
I know I gotta keep myself together. As long as you're around. Every time we come out, the sunshine will die. In my little yellow town. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. see my island queen. Were thinking they could take that beauty away. So I know I came from a woman that looks just like her. So I can never live with myself if I gotta earn something so precious. It's only natural for me to feel this way about you. You are the world's most beautiful girl. Here we go. Well, I'm trying to hold myself right now. Sometimes my eyes.
So it's just a test mix of this stuff. I really want to learn more about how the Allen Heath expansion system thing works. So I'm gonna send this to the band and stuff, and let's see how this goes. This is kind of slammed. I don't usually slam stuff this hard, but it seems to be working. Anyways, I'll take off. Thanks everybody for joining me. Send this out. See what happens.